It's Gary Portney, CEO at AdTonic. I'm going to do a relatively short video on ad blocking and specifically ad blocking more than just ads, including what companies are using to measure ad blocking, which I'll talk about as I go through this. So everyone I think generally gets the idea that people with ad blockers, consumers with ad blockers are not seeing ads, which means they're not being monetized. And so this is a very quick example. Everything in yellow with a red box around it is being blocked. So this is what an ad blocker actually doesn't see from an advertising standpoint. So on this page, you can actually, if you scroll down, you'll see several different all ads are being blocked. Now I'm going to hop over real quickly to another page here, and I'm going to go through these current. These are all different sites that I've been on this morning, just kind of checking things out. And what you'll see here are, and I have a bunch of ad blockers on, but these are everything in red is what's getting blocked. So it's not just the ad or the ad network. It's actually things like analytics, personalization, optimization, things that people are using to measure their ad blocking rates, and virtually any third-party service. Some companies are, putting more on their sites than others. This is Variety. They have 42 different things happening. I'll drop in. That was uBlock. I'll drop into Ghostery now and show you what's getting blocked on their site. So it's a host of services, including Google Analytics, which I think most people don't quite understand, especially ones that are relying on that to measure their ad blocking rate. So if you're relying on Google Analytics and pretty much any other company, they will or can get or are getting blocked, or they will get blocked. And so therefore, a whole host of companies are relying on what we think is faulty data to understand that their ad blocking rate is more likely than not to be much higher than what they think it is. On mobile, this problem is even bigger because of network connections. It's much more difficult to measure on mobile devices. And with our current clients, we're seeing nothing less than 8 to 9% and as high as 20% on mobile. So all this leads to what we do is help monetize ad block users. I'm going to show you one more thing here, which is really important. That for those of you don't understand, I'm going to throw out a white paper. There'll be a link in this presentation or in the emails we send out or on our website. That how ad blocking works, but it basically works off a filter list. So when I download an ad blocker, it comes by default with certain filter lists, and those filter lists are what's actually blocking whatever services on those filter lists. And there's thousands and thousands of services on those filter lists. So for example, this is AdBlock Plus, one of the more popular ad blockers. This has these things that are coming by default, and then this is really important. As a consumer, I can add additional filter lists, of which there are many. I'm going to pop over to a presentation. Here's just an example of some of the ad blockers. The making of this slide, which is probably 6 months old, there were 286 different filter lists. Easy List and Easy Privacy are the most common. They come either by default individually or both, with pretty much every ad blocker up here and others. And so these are examples of things that get blocked. So this is another visual of that, just certain things that are getting blocked. So I wanted to get this out, kind of a video on this, because it's really important. And our premise is that if you're not measuring it accurately, first of all, it's a huge problem because you just don't understand the impact of ad blocking on your sites. But more importantly, we actually don't care if your ad blocking rate is super low, like at 8 or 10%, or if it's super high, like 30, 40, 50% in some cases. The fact of the matter is that we can make you revenue no matter how big your ad blocking is, and we can do it in a way that respects the ad block users. You guys you've hopefully seen some of our other videos. But I wanted to touch on this and give everyone an idea of kind of what's happening behind the scenes with ad blocking. It's a really important topic, and happy to go into more detail in conversations or in other things that we've posted or written about. Thanks very much. Have a nice day. Bye.